Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Diving straight into it today because honestly, Terra Luna Classic is producing a scoop, if you will, and we'll be getting onto that shortly. But what I want you guys to do is understand that if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to live a better life, then you better be coming in and buying the fear. Sell your cat, sell your shoes, sell anything you can to buy the dip. $1.50 in XRP coins 20 years from now could be of an insane value. You simply just do not know. But something that I know, being a veteran in crypto, is the mere fact that you need to come in and you need to be around during times like this. Whereas the fear and greed index, the overall market, the sentiment out there is really deterring you from crypto itself. You're burying your head in the sand, and overall, you're avoiding any kind of topic that surrounds crypto. And that's why we see these very low points. Again, something we should understand is if there is, sun each and every day for every day of the year, for 10 years consecutively, well, then you're going to end up with a barren desert. So we can't always have higher highs. We have to have those lows come in. And buying during those low points, like now, is where you're going to become a millionaire. And it is that simple. I find that people are more interested in catering the perfect post and going out and really saying to people what they should be doing, and they're not actually doing it themselves. They're just simply seeking revenue somewhere else. And the whole AI slop, the drive and monetization, you've got to be very careful. You should really, like I said, be paying attention during times like this. Whereas every post that I see on X is really driving you towards one thing: avoid crypto. Be down, be in the dumps, be worried, be scared, panic. Because their aim is to have you panic sell. Panic sell before the Clarity Act lands. Because once regulations come in, no, it's not going to be instant, but it is going to come in thick and fast. We're going to essentially have a game, right? And the game is now going to have rules. We're past, alpha, beta. We're past the testing phase. Now we're going into the real thing. And the real thing is an area where you need to know the rules. You need to know how to play the game. And there's going to be so many people that know how to play the game. So as I've been saying in my previous video, Terra Luna Classic is looking insanely beautiful right now, guys. And as I said, we are essentially stepping out of this part of the Elliott wave, which is the third part coming down, getting a bounce on that fourth area. And I mentioned that we had that consecutive series of dojis, if you will: inverse, normal, inverse, normal, inverse, normal. But prior to that, we had a bullish pennant. So we're in a very, very good area in technical terms. When it comes down to liquidity and the sentiment out there, it's going to be like that during a time like this, because you're not going to buy up here if you're a veteran, are you? No, of course not. You're going to wait. You're going to see that pattern play out, and then you're going to buy in here. And I'm not giving you guys financial advice, and this is all for educational purposes. But if you were going to enter, if you were going to ride this next wave, this is where you're going to want to get on board, plain and simple. And if you do get on board, then you can opt in for staking. And this is essentially going to last longer than 21 days. It's prior to this, you're looking at around what, 40, almost 45 days. That gives you time to actually get in and get out, and you can earn even more rewards on top of your bag that you already hold. So being part of a Terra Luna Classic community and really opting in during a time like this isn't just about riding the wave. It's about learning. It's about educating yourself and understanding that this is merely just the beginning. I think there's a lot more power behind this community, and although we've had this tax change come in, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The price is really going to be the telling factor. Okay, we've made the change. Are people still interested in the ecosystem? Are people still wanting to trade? Well, we're going to find out here. As I said, we've stepped out, we've had a bounce on that ascending trend line, and everything is now conforming to pattern. And I would say to everybody at this moment in time, if you aren't delegating with me, consider it, because I'm giving out the largest rewards that are available on Terra Luna Classic, plain and simple. No one is able to give out rewards as substantial as I am, and those who are able to aren't actually doing it. On top of that, I'm giving you guys extra Juris tokens, and all you need to do is stake with my validator. We're going to be making some changes in the weeks ahead. I'm going to be doing a huge update video, but what I'm doing is giving you guys a heads up now. If you're not 100% staked with my validator and you're only dipping a toe, you've got 20% or 50% or even 95% staked with me and 5% staked with another validator, you will no longer be eligible for the fair share validator reward system. In order for you to be eligible, you must be staking with only my validator. And that is just simply the way the cookie will now crumble. I'm giving you guys something, and that is what I'm going to require in return. I've got very, very big plans in motion, and everybody knows that I'm a man of action, and I've really pushed a lot of positive changes, if you will. I've chased up a lot of leads, and I've wiped out people like Hexagon who were taking more than $100,000 a year from this blockchain. No one else stood up and removed them. No, it was me. And I've got big plans. And what I want to do is essentially use the voting power to remove everybody else's substantial voting power, including my own, as an end result. And I've done this once before. I've been through this motion once before when we introduced the DCM itself. But now we need to go the extra mile. We need to ensure that no one can ever get this high ever again. And the only way that we're going to be able to do that is with a substantial amount of voting power. A little download for everybody who's still here, still listening. I'm also working with a third party. I could not name them, but I'm going to be also introducing XRP rewards for my delegates. But again, you need to be 100% staked with my validator. But as I mentioned earlier in the video, I will be doing a dedicated video going through the fair share validator reward system. I'll give you guys a tutorial. I'll go through the changes and those new requirements to be eligible for the largest rewards available on Terra Luna Classic, period. I see so many validators that have got this automated airdrop system. We're giving you maximum amount of the commission, and they're simply not. I've gone in, I've done a lot of checks whilst I was obviously away during hospital and couldn't make content, so I got kind of bored and started doing deep dives into certain things like that, and figured out a lot of people are telling fibs. A lot of you keep emailing me, DMing me on Telegram, and the question I get asked all of the time is, how much would I get for staking 100 million LUNC or vice versa, and how long do I need to stake for, and what am I going to be getting overall in USTC and LUNC? Do I get any coins extra? If you want to figure out your rewards of how much you would get for staking 100 million LUNC over the course of a year at a 10% commission rate from the validator, you can find that out here at Validator Info, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box. I'll try leave it in the comment section as well. And as I said, my commission rate is pretty darn low, so it's a significant amount more than what you'd be getting with any other validator, and it does make a difference in the long run, especially when you're accumulating during these low points, for example. Then the price pumps. We go into this next part, the Elliott wave. Well, you're going to possibly double or triple your money during this next run. As I said, I'll leave links to all of this in the description below. I want to just quickly now go back to the price chart and take a look. We'll zoom in because obviously this is all on the day view. So let me just get us back. I went a little bit too far. I went to pump.fun, which I'm working on a video for that for you guys as well. I really do think it is going to be one of the biggest plays in Q4 of 2026 and possibly going into Q1 of 2027. I think a lot of people expect any kind of play to happen in a snap of the fingers, but from my perspective, being a veteran, these plays can take, years. So let me widen this chart out, and as I said, you need to really zoom in on the day view to see what I'm seeing here. I don't like to trade on anything else. As I mentioned, you've got a clear bullish pennant just here. Excuse my poor circling. As I was saying, you've got a clear bullish pennant here. You've got those consecutive amounts of dojis and inverse dojis coming in. We've got that scoop. And this is where it makes or it breaks. We get the step out, we get the scoop, and it either ascends, pushes up, sets a new area of support, or it's going to hit this resistance line that I've marked, as you can see here, the bullish pennant's going to fail, the dojis are going to mean absolutely nothing, and we're going to come down. And then I would say to everybody is our next line of support is going to be in this area here. Do I think we're going to be going down? I really don't. I think the overall market is greedy. It's in a position where it's desperate. People are trying to make gains where and whenever they can. And if LUNC does decide that it's going to pump for the third consecutive time, well, people are only going to get more confident in the fact that, oh, okay, it is going to pump again. And this pump could be even harder and even higher than I thought. And I have marked out as to where I think this is going to be going. Pay attention to this area up here, because this is essentially, if we are going to move up, this is where the little wave is going to end. We are going to conform to pattern, and that is just what I believe at the moment. I could be wrong. I'm not a wizard, not a genie. I don't have a magic 8 ball, which I really wish I did, because then I would be rich. I wouldn't be creating content, and I would be fishing on my boat having an absolute ball. But we're all here and we're trying to become rich. It's that simple, you guys. But look, that's really all I've got for you for now. Stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, beware the scoop. It could get insane. And aside that, I'll catch you in the next one.